Hello everyone and welcome to Discovery, the program that rekindles your sense of adventure, taking you to discover people, places and exceptional events. We are at the Ronald Reagan Airport in Washington, D.C. in the United States of America. It's kind of chilly out here, but things are about to warm up with the arrival of Cameroon's Afrobeat artist, Tzy Panchak. He is here for his first ever United States music tour. We will kind of discover what it means to the Cameroonian diaspora when a home artist comes to visit, and what an artist needs to do or accomplish when they are on a foreign tour. Come with me. Coming to America, just like the movie, is one great adventure many wish for, but few are opportuned. Tzy Panchak is one of the very few Cameroonian artists who have made it here. Arriving at the BWI International Airport, going down the stairs and into the arms of his management team was so comforting after over 17 hours of journey. But this is the beginning of what can be termed a showbiz marathon. You're here for your first ever trip in the United States. How do you feel? How was your flight?
It was okay. It's kind of stressful though, but I'm here and I'm happy to see my people, happy to see my boss. So it's a blessing. Blue Nation, we're taking over.
So what do you expect? What are your expectations in the U.S.?
I think I just want to meet my people. I just want to make my people happy and proud. You know, I want to do my best, perform. Get to talk to people, get to talk, go for radio shows and stuff. So I'm excited, whatever comes.
A foreign music tour is a huge opportunity for an artist to assert his career, but also a chance to get close and personal with his fans. Tzy's trip to the US was timely, given that he had been making vibes in Cameroon and abroad. His hit track Ngeme, meaning poverty in Pidgin English, not only topped charts around Cameroon, but it also created a social media trend called the Ngeme Challenge. This challenge kind of made visual the lyrics of the song that incarnated the struggles of young Cameroonians within the context of a difficult economic situation. Several renowned artists like Charlotte Dipanda and Richard Bona, as well as numerous celebrities, took to the challenge, and it was not long before it became a media sensation. Despite the buzz created by the song Ngeme, Tzy has always made fine music that wins the hearts of numerous fans. Eta Tambenyenti, better known by his stage name Tzy Panchak, hails from Kumba in the southwest region of Cameroon. His love for music started at a very young age, but wanting to be and do more took him to Calabar, Nigeria, where he pursued his university education and graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Sciences at the Cross River State University. After a few years of working, he returned to Cameroon, where the music virus arrested his soul. It was not long before his humility and hard work caught the attention of Marvin Slim, CEO of an American-based music label, Blue Nation. who signed him in 2016, risking all for someone he had never met. He just knew there was something special about this Tzy guy and his songs.
Tzy Panchak is an amazing story. I first of all gained interest in the whole entertainment, when going around, meeting people. And I also wanted to contribute in my country's representation internationally. And I have a friend of mine, OJ. He was playing Tzy Panchak's song one day, Chinda to be precise. I was like, who's that? The dude kind of has it together. Just in passing, and then that passed. And then, like a couple weeks later, I was talking to this lady, Miss Mirabelle. She was trying to help me get into MTN with this business proposal that I had. And I kind of threw the question out there. Who's in Cameroon that does music that's very good, but that's not yet well known? So she said Tzy Panchak, and the name rang another bell for the second time. So I said, please, can you put me in contact with him? She said, sure. And so that's how it happened. Tzy Panchak is not a talented artist. He's a gifted artist. They're two different things. Talent, you can practice and make it work. A gift, you're born with it. You don't have to push. And that's what we're looking for. We're a startup. So with the resources we have, we think it's strategic enough to align ourselves with a gift as opposed to a talent. And besides, the communication with Tzy Panchak is actually very perfect, which is 50% of the job. He makes it easy. So I feel like it's a blessing to have him.
Tzy Panchak came into the limelight after the release of the hit track Mado, a remix of Nigerian artist Kiss Daniel hit song Woju.
I go take you around the world in my Bugatti. I go buy you Papa in Kondokoti. Oh yes. Let me see. Baby nice. Baby do body time. You're taking over me, Kudeta. See, I'm taking over you, Shadzeka. Oh, Yamado. Baby dance to go. Baby, oh, Yamado.
Marvin Slim understood that an international tour, particularly in the US, the headquarters of Blue Nation, was ideal, especially at this point in time when his popularity was undoubtable.
See, when I signed Tzy, I used to ask myself, he's so good, why do people not know him yet? But he had just started music. And fortunately enough, I'm based in the United States. And fortunately enough, again, I have the resources. To be able to put his music across several states. And the support is immense. And the people have been vibing to his music, jamming to it. He has some inspirational songs, emotional songs, club songs. So the people in the United States have been very receptive. And what I felt like it was a time to bring him over so that people could actually meet him for the first time, because a lot of people say he speaks their minds. And in the United States, a lot of people drive cars to work every day. You have a lot of time to listen to music that makes sense. So a lot of people are attached to his music, and they've been asking every day, when is Tzy coming? When is Tzy coming? When is Tzy coming? Fortunately enough, we had that worked out, and he was also invited to perform at the Afrima, which we knew some of the fans couldn't make it there because of their schedule and things like that. So we decided to bring him to the fans, actually as a show of appreciation for supporting the craft.
Tzy had succeeded to win the hearts of millions with songs inspired by God, love stories, and fans. He had also become the voice of the people, following songs like Shadzeka, a tribute to the victims of the Shadzeka train accident in 2016. The song was released a few hours after the accident, showcasing his spontaneity, inspiration, and talent. Superwoman, a tribute to mothers on the International Day of the Woman. Stay with Me, Mad for Your Love, and Woman Crush got all the ladies crushing for him.
Baby, now it's how you go so, but you don't take my heart away. My love will never go slow, we will never fade away. You are perfect in every sense, man. You're like a diamond in the dirt. Mommy, oh, to me, gang, 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 gang. One time for the human force, one time for the bird and the prince. Can you mean the world to me, oh?
A crush put to test in one of the biggest Cameroonian communities in the United States of America, Maryland. Planning a premier music concert comes with multiple elements to coordinate and endless possibilities. However, making an artist comfortable is the first priority. Tzy's schedule is tight, a race he must accomplish. But running this race needed energy, and energy he got at the Chinese buffet, though still very picky. Good food and many opportunities for refill got Tzy mesmerized. Did I mention Tzy only? Listen, the food got me hyper.
We are the Chinese all-you-can-eat restaurant.
Even as we enjoy the food, there is some tension in the air. Tzy's arrival in the US coincided with political unrest back in Cameroon. Being someone who had built a reputation as a social critic, he was expected to make a statement. Threats to boycott his concert were all over social media, and Blue Nation had to do something, and fast. Consequently, just a few hours after his plane touched down in Washington, D.C., Tzy walked into the studio, and he made that statement in a way he knows best. We are in the OMG studios run by the superb producer Yandola, and things are about to happen. Just few hours after Tzy landed here in the United States of America, he's already at work, and in a couple of hours he's going to produce another historic sound. Isn't that amazing?
It's Tzy Panchak,
struggle took the social media and the entire US by storm. He had finally merited and cemented his place in the hearts of his fans. His production team took advantage of the waves to sort out some uncompleted business with one of the biggest music channels, Trace. In just a few hours, Tzy was everywhere, on Trace and featured in Africa's greatest music award show, Afrima. His performance was explosive. Tzy had raised the bar, and the Blue Nation team was under pressure to maintain the impact. They stepped up promotion with a lot of media tours and PR strategies. Tzy had to be everywhere, from radio to television shows.
Tzy est un artiste camerounais d'origine, a grandi au Nigeria. C'est ça, hein, Tzy? Au Nigeria.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Panchak, Tzy Panchak in the house, all the way from Cameroon, West Africa.
As well as local joints to canvas for the much needed fan base. Ahead of the much anticipated show, the Blue Nation team was not only hard at work with promoting his music and concert, but also went on branding, which started with Tzy's looks. The Blue Nation team took steps to brush off the usual casual fashion to the side for a more elegant and refreshing style. Shopping for designer clothes, shoes and jewelries, teaming up with menswear designer shops, no stone was left unturned to transform the Panchak boy into a sex symbol.
Gucci, Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. They don't know. No dude got it. Yeah, Versace and Gucci on his body. He the star boy. Part of the promotion took Tzy to Houston, the headquarters of Blue Nation Entertainment. Here, he made several appearances and great contacts, especially with the Association of DJs in Houston. The premier music concert was planned for Washington, D.C., and it was determinant on how the future shows were to unfold. A lot of hard work and preparations had been put into organizing this event. The hall was set and the people were ready. The guests came from near and far as Europe, just to see their man crush. Making their way into the 2000 City Hall, each person had an idea of what they liked about Tzy, but most of all, their favorite songs.
We're expecting a lot tonight. We're going to have fun. We're trying to make sure that we have a good show tonight. So we came out here to support our friend. That's what we got.
Say, baby, you don't know. Say, I truly love you. I'm not teasing you. I go there, follow you. I stay with me. Stay with mine. I'm going to never know. Say, I need family for you. I just expect good music, porn, and a happy time with all the guys who are present here. And I just want to have fun with Tzy. I like you like that, so no need to change, girl. No need to...
Get me home for neck. America strong like us. Now wait me I go do.
The hall was jam-packed and anxiety was at its brim.
A few minutes after midnight, Tzy made his way into the parking lot. At this point in time, I caught the fever and just more than proud of being part of this great adventure. Looking good, they say, is good business. Tzy had to look good for each appearance, but this particular night, he looked great. He was dressed by one of the most renowned men fashion houses in the US, Connoisseur de Paris, owned by a Cameroonian. The backstage is that one place where an artist puts his emotions and anxiety together. There is the intoxicating anticipation of playing your own music to devoted fans, but there is also the worry that it might not go so well. Tzy shakes off his nerves on Snapchat, selfies, a lot of laughter, and of course, some booze. The organizers rush in and out with last-minute directives. The ushers do some body moves, and of course, Tzy warms his already near-perfect voice. The tension is suffocating, but Tzy keeps calm. He is a pro. From the backstage, one could hear as the impresario animates the crowd.
Are you guys ready for Tzy Panchak?
The energy was at its peak when the lights were turned off for Tzy to make his grand entry. And it was time to party and have some fun. He gave his all and sang from his heart. He did a show as if it was his last. His hit songs resonated with his fans and they went gaga. After 1 hour 30 minutes of performance, Tzy bowed and the deal was done. It was a blast.
Ladies, make some noise for the Cameroon Prince. I call him Prince of Cameroon. One time, Tzy Panchak.
This show was so nice. It's a pleasure seeing Tzy Panchak for the first time. I hope he will come more time again. Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting
Respectable. I'm sorry, my voice is going down because I scream and laugh. But this is one of the best shows.
amazing. I had a good time. I just lost my breath. You can imagine. I had fun. I think Cameroon is making his mark in America after Mr. Liu, Madagascar. I think Tzy just nailed it. So we are on top of the map.
Simply amazing. This is like the best DMV we've ever done. I've seen a lot of artists come here and gone back. I've been here for a long time, a lot of years. I'm all the way from South Carolina. I flew a couple of hours just to come here and attend the show. It's amazing. I love Panchak. I love Blue Nation. They do an amazing job. I'll support 237 any day, anytime. Turnout. What a great turnout. What a great successful community entertainment. I want you guys to expect the best that ever happened. We're about to introduce a new beginning into the Cameroon entertainment sphere. Thank you very much for coming.
This is how we saw it on Discovery. What it takes for a Cameroonian artist to come on a foreign tour. What they have to do, what they have to achieve. Tzy was fantastic. It was amazing. I enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And until we meet next time, you want to go like our Facebook page, Jimla Nene Official, to have updates of the program. Stay blessed.